Boundaries are so crucial in a hybrid world. When we think about what the future of work looks like, we're very much seeing this hybrid, this flexible world, which means that there is a big blend between employees who work in the office and employees who might work in a virtual setting, whether it be a coffee shop, a home office, a co-working facility, or whatever else. Now, this isn't a new topic. Flexible work is a theme and a concept that's been around for many, many years, but what is different now is that it's finally becoming a reality, and a reality at scale, where we have so many employees around the world who are working in this type of a setting and in an environment. And the truth is that a lot of people are not used to it. And if hybrid work, if flexible work is going to become a reality, one of the most important and crucial things that we need to be able to do is to set boundaries. Why do we need to set boundaries? Well, because in a technology-driven world where we are always connected, we need to remember that connectivity does not imply availability. Again, connectivity does not imply availability, meaning just because you are connected doesn't mean you need to be available. Just because you have internet access doesn't mean you need to be checking your email. Just because you can get on your computer and access Zoom doesn't mean that you need to be going to 11 p.m. meetings or 4 a.m. meetings. Just because you have cell reception doesn't mean you need to be sending texts to your leaders or to your managers at 10 o'clock at night. Connectivity does not imply availability. So what that means here is that we need to be able to set boundaries. As individuals, we need to be able to set boundaries with our leaders, letting them know what's acceptable and what is not. If your leader, for example, wants to schedule a 7 a.m. meeting with you, it is okay to push back and say, you know what, at that time I'm usually getting my kids ready for school, I have to drop them off. Is it okay if we do something at 8:30 instead? Again, not just pushing back and saying, no, I don't want to do that, that's too early, but I think it is okay to have a little bit of a stance, to put up a boundary and let leaders know what time is family time, where you're taking care of what you need to do, and what time is acceptable to schedule meetings, to have conversations, and to actually get work done. So as individuals, we need to set those boundaries ourselves. We need to convey those boundaries to our leaders. And as leaders, you need to lead by example. You need to be the first ones who are going to help create those boundaries. As a leader, you need to convey to your people that it is okay if they push back, if they are very clear on what their boundaries are, on when it's okay to schedule meetings, on what is off limits. Again, if you as a leader are not going to be doing this, then you're gonna find that no boundaries of any kind are gonna exist. And what eventually is gonna happen is it's going to lead to burnout, it's gonna lead to disengagement, it's gonna lead to poor team performance, and eventually your people are not going to work with and for you. So if we want flexible work and hybrid work to become a reality, it's gonna start by creating boundaries, and these boundaries need to be created on both sides of the board. Individual contributors who work for the leaders, and leaders who need to lead by example and encourage their people to create those boundaries. So hopefully after watching this video, one of the first things that you're gonna do is have a conversation with your people, have a conversation with your leaders around what those boundaries actually are and how to put them into practice. Hey, it's just a quick reminder to check out my brand new PDF, thefuturemployee.com, which looks at how employees are evolving and changing and what you as an organization need to do to evolve and adapt. You'll get a complete breakdown of what that evolution looks like, as well as action items that you should be taking. It's an invaluable resource, and you can grab it at thefuturemployee.com. Again, that's thefuturemployee.com. And now, back to the show. Around what acceptable... Let me redo that. As a leader, you need to be